Hello, it's Fran here at FrannyDoMakes. I have got a new camera for vlogging and things, so I thought I would try it out with a little Monday making vlog. So I want to do a few things today. I want to do some casting on. I did cast on a new thing last night, which I'll show you, and I want to cast on something else today. So there's some other bits I want to share as well. So, sitting on it. Let's get like that. I thought I would, share what I'm making in the day, share what I'm doing, and also I got a new cookbook for Christmas, which is a one-pan cookbook by Pinch of Nom, and I thought I would try out the recipes and share them with you as well, and maybe share what I'm watching, what I'm reading, things like that. So more of a vloggy style video. So if you like that sort of thing, then this is for you. If you don't, then that's fine, you don't have to watch it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, just a little short vlog style video once a week. Okay, so let's get going. This is Monday Making Vlogs. I thought I'd show you the state of my craft room at the moment. We literally cannot get in there. So yeah. This is the washing. So we have the dehumidifier in here. You can see it down there. Let me just turn you around. Yeah, we have the dehumidifier in here, so I put the washing in so it dries a bit faster. So I put this on to dry last night. It's almost there, so I have to move this out of the way onto the landing so that I can get in my room. But then still, look at this. These Legos that are going on eBay, that's rubbish. There's some pictures that I need to put on the wall. This is rubbish. That's my wedding dress. That's my new jumper that I've finished. My Advent is there that I'm caking up at the moment. Yeah, so I am going to finish caking up my Advent in there. Look, I've done most of it. I'm going to finish caking that up, and I am also going to cake up these DK skeins from Stranded Dye Works. It's been in my stash for ages. I was going to knit it up with some tweed, make it tweed stuff. Just turn it around. To make it tweed yarn, which is stuck. This one with the little tweedy bits, but not now. I thought I would use some of the DK minis that are in here and maybe do another colourwork jumper because I enjoyed knitting that one so much. So I thought I would do the Throw Over by Andrea Mowry. So I'm going to check. I'm often out of gauge with Andrea Mowry patterns, so I want to check the gauge on this one first, and then see if it comes up the same as the pattern. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some caking up and I'm going to check the gauge on this. Okay. Right, so I've got my sweater here on the floor, the Forestland sweater. I'm just going to measure the gauge. So, okay, so I've got 21 stitches by 31 rows on the main body of the sweater. And let's see what and that's with a 4mm. Let's see what this one is. Gauge. Oh my god, 16 stitches and 22 rounds. 16.25. Alright, what's the needle size on this one? Five millimeters, so it is a bigger needle. It's only 1mm bigger. I mean, that's massive, isn't it? That's a loose gauge, is that? Is it meant to look like that? So I've got too many. So I need to go. Normally, I'm tighter than looser than this, than her stitches. It is a worsted, that pattern though. Maybe this plan will not go according to this. Okay, rethinking that, I might come back to that project and think about casting on something else. Because, yeah. So I have this big Aran weight that I was going to make another Felix with, and it's so cold at the moment, I might do that. So I might cast this on instead, because this spinner's dash a while. Or I could just go back to the original plan of making, what was I going to make with that? I can't even remember, just something plain like a love note or something. With the tweed. But then that'll sort of look the same as this, because this is tweedy. I really wanted to do a colourwork one. Oh, do you know, I might look up the Sprocket sweater by Pip and Pin. I might check that out, but I might, well, I've got this as a standby, which I might just cast on anyway and have it on the go. Because I wear my Felix all the time. And my Advent is caked up now. So I've got that because I've started my Daft Days cardigan as well. So that's downstairs. Right, I'm going to have to go out because I need to get some food shopping for the week. So I need to plan my meal. And I also need to pick up Minnie a new swimming costume because she's growing out of hers for swimming lessons. I can't decide. I might put a poll on Instagram or something. Okay, right, I'm going to go for now. I'm going to plan my food for the week and then we're going to go shopping. Okay, so I've made my list and tonight we will be having this, which is cheesy beef ragu. Cheesy beef ragu has gnocchi in it and mincemeat, spinach, cheese. Looks nice. I've got my list and I'm going to go to the supermarket. It is absolutely freezing. I am so cold. Well, that was disastrous. I couldn't find any swimming costumes anywhere. I mean, I know it is January and there's nobody going on holiday. Well, there are people going on holiday, but anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to have to go online. I need to get home now and have something to eat. I have just been in the charity shop though. I went looking for records, vinyl records, because I got a record player for Christmas from Mr. B to play my mum and dad's old records, which I have been playing, but I thought I might add to the collection. But they just had loads of classical and country in there, so that was not good. But I did get a couple of books. I got Howl's Moving Castle and Eve of Man, which is one of my book club books for the year, so I picked that up for £1. And now I'm gonna get home and have something to eat. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello. Right, it's about tea time, so what time is it? 5 o'clock, 5 to 5. So I'm gonna have a go at making this cheesy beef ragu. So it says, an Italian winter warmer, savoury rich beef ragu with gnocchi, red wine. So what do we need? Low calorie cooking spray, an onion, medium onion, some red pepper, garlic, I've got another one there, tin tomatoes, a carrot, 2 red wine stock pots, there's 1, 2, 2 beef stock cubes, 'Worcester sauce, fresh basil I haven't got, so spinach I've got frozen, gnocchi, cheese, right. Oh sorry, you couldn't see me the whole time. So I'll just turn you around. So we've got beef, gnocchi, and that's my drink. Stock pots, low calorie cooking spray, garlic, more stock there, chopped tomatoes, onion. There we go. So let's crack on. I'm listening to my audiobook. I'm listening to Days at the Morisaki Bookshop by Satoshi Yagasawa. It's only like 4 hours, so I'm just listening to that. Okay, so that is bubbling away nicely. So we'll leave it for half an hour with the lid on. And then we add some spinach, pepper, put the gnocchi in, and then put cheese over the top. Leave the lid off and let it melt. And then serve with a mixed salad. Nice. I'm just going to turn it down a little. Looks tasty. Okay, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about what I'm reading as well at the moment. So I'm listening to Days at the Morisaki Bookshop. I'm also listening to Stanley Tucci, What I Ate in a Year, which I'm trying to eke out because I really like him. I love his voice, and his previous book, Taste, I listened to last year and it was just so good. If you've not listened to it, I would urge you to do so because it's really, really good. So I have, I'm listening to Days at the Morisaki Bookshop on BorrowBox because I have that app, which is from my library. And then here I'm listening to Stanley Tucci on Audible. I don't have an Audible subscription, I don't pay for it, but I have Amazon Music Unlimited, and they've now given you one book a month, which is sort of what you get anyway, and then you can download extra things, but I'm sticking with this at the moment. I've also just signed up for a free trial of Errands, so I'm going to try that as well and see how that works out for me. in actual books that I'm reading with my eyes, I am reading... So, Days at the Morisaki Bookshop, I think is like slightly autobiographical, I want to say. Let me see what it says. Oh no, general fiction. General fiction. So yeah, so that's a fiction story about a girl who is like has lost a job. She's a bit sort of lost in the world, and she gets to go and live with her uncle who owns a second-hand bookshop in this sort of remote town where there's loads of these little second-hand bookshops, and she goes and starts working there and then gets into reading because she didn't used to read before. And then I think she's had a bad breakup, so that's why she's feeling so, what's the word? Disjointed and what's that word? Disillusioned. That's the word I'm looking for. She's totally out of it because she's had this awful breakup. So, and then I think she's just started to meet someone. So maybe it's going to go a bit romancy now. But like I said, it's only short. It's only a 4 hour. Just over 4 hours is the audio. Stanley Tucci's a bit longer. So his last book, Taste, was all about his relationship with food throughout his life. So he's from a very foodie Italian family. So there's lots of stuff from his childhood and growing up where he's talking about the recipes that he made with his mum and his grandma and all that kind of stuff. And it's really, really interesting. And then he talks about food that he's had when he's been out for meals with castmates and things like that. But yeah, it's really, really interesting. And I didn't know a great deal about his family and his life outside from his acting. But yeah. And then this more recent one, What I Ate in a Year, is literally a diary of the last year where he's just telling you what he's eaten every day and then what he's done and the little story. So it's a bit different, but the way that he tells it is very amusing. I've laughed out loud several times when I've been walking along reading it, but it makes me hungry when I'm listening to it, so I can't listen to it in the mornings. I have to listen to it like on a lunchtime or in an evening because he's just talking about food all the time. The other book that I'm reading, I said was on my Kindle, is How to Solve Your Own Murder. Let me get the cover. If you can see that there. So this is about a girl who is trying to become a writer, and she lives with her mum who's an artist, and they have this old aunt who is like their benefactor and owns the house that they live in, and she's got loads of money, and she's always said that she was going to leave all her money to her mum, but then she all of a sudden gets a letter saying that that's all changing and she's going to be the benefactor, so she has to go and visit this great aunt and read the will. But then they find her dead. This happens right at the start. They find her dead, and then they have to solve the murder. But all the time, this great aunt has had this fortune told to her when she was younger that had these things saying that she was going to be murdered and all these little clues, and she's been trying to solve this mystery all this time as this aunt, and she's got all these like murder boards up on the wall with all this string attached and stuff. So yeah, this girl's got to now try and solve the murder, and then there's an attractive policeman that works in the town, and there's a mysterious like cousin of hers who's a bit weird. Yeah, and there's lots of things coming out from the past because she's got an old diary, things coming out from the past as well. So that's kind of good. I've also started another book, but I've only read like the first chapter because I'm more interested in this. I was thinking I would try and read two at the same time, but I can't do it unless they're dramatically different, like fiction and non-fiction. I can't really do it, but I'm enjoying all of them in different ways. But I do have, like I say, a book club going. My sister has a book TikTok account, and she has a lot of friends on there, and she started like a little book group with them, and she invited me to it. So I have that book group, and then I also have a book group that, like an in-person book group that we meet once a month at the pub locally, and we talk about books and generally other things. And yeah, so we're reading the same book for both of those, which is quite good. Yeah, but I have two like sort of books to read at the same time, because there's two book clubs. So I don't do all of them all the time, but I have put most of the ones on the TikTok book group onto my Amazon, so that I can listen to them all every month. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. So I'm going to let my dinner bubble away. I'm going to sit and do a bit of knitting, and I'm going to plug my camera in because the red light is on. Yeah, so that's what I'm reading. I'll see you in a bit. It's nice. So dinner was really nice. We all enjoyed it. I will definitely make that again. Very filling, nice. I served it with some salad. Everyone enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm going to mark that page as a to make again. I've just been sat working on my Daft Days cardigan. Put you down. Stand up there. No. There you go. Yeah, so I've got 2 stripes down. Well, 1, 2, 3. Well, 3 really if you count the main colour stripe. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of purling though. And moving the yarn about in it is kind of hurting my fingers a little bit, so as much as I'm enjoying it, I might have to put it down for a bit. I might do one more contrast colour because I just want to get to the next one. Yeah, so that's it for today. I would like to say thank you for watching. Thank you for watching if you have been watching. Thank you for joining me for the day, and hopefully this has worked out okay on this new camera. I will edit this together, hopefully, on my computer, and I will upload it, and we'll see how we go. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Please like if you liked it, subscribe if you would like to see some more of these kind of videos. I will be back with another podcast next week. So if you want to see more of my making unfinished objects and things like that, then come along for that. Yeah, if you'd like to see more of a certain type of thing that I've been doing today, or if you'd like to see something different, then please write that down in the comments and let me know about it. But as for now, I will say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.